Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 15th. This week, we're just going to jump right in here, and we are going to see what is going on for you. You have this purification card and this release card. I mean, they both basically say the same thing, that you are releasing something or purifying something. So, this is coming up in the first row, which is your past position. So it looks to me like you're just releasing something, or you already have let go of something or purified something in your energy. You have the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. This to me kind of would look like needing help. The Ten of Wands is carrying a heavy burden, of course, and the Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. So if you are carrying a lot of burdens in your life, or if you're experiencing a lot of challenges, I do feel this first row is saying like, hey, there are plenty of people who can help you and who can help guide you, or who can carry some of the heavy weights, in your life. So I definitely feel that for some of you. For others, it just looks to me like you are working on something that is going to get you recognized. The Three of Pentacles, I'll show you in a minute, but it's a card of getting attention on whatever you've been working on. It's a really good card because, it says that you are getting attention, or, that you are, being recognized for the work that you do. And as I'm saying that, I'm pretty sure I say this to you a lot. So, it definitely seems to me like you're in a time where you could be getting recognized. Again, Three of Pentacles is a card of quality work, or having done a good job, more or less. So, if you're like trying to get a raise or a promotion at work, or if you're trying to stand out in some way, this is a really good card for it. It also says that you have something extra, right here is a fire triangle. Right here is a water triangle. That water triangle right here kind of represents, the fact that he's put a little bit of his dream into what he has worked on. So it's like he's gone above and beyond what he was supposed to do. And so for a lot of you, it's like you're being seen as extra good at what you do, is kind of what I'm getting there. You have the Ten of Wands. I feel like it's taken a long time for you to get the recognition you deserve, right? And so, I kind of feel the Ten of Wands is talking about all the challenges that you've been through. Ten of Wands to me, I think that personally the Ten of Wands gets a bad rap. The Ten of Wands, he's carrying those wands, but he's about to reach his home here in the background, and the Ten of Wands says that he is about to release a burden. He's been carrying, a heavy weight, basically, and he is about to put his burdens down with this, this home that's in the background there. He is about to release his burdens. So for a lot of you, and by the way, the wands represent his harvest. So really, he's about to have a harvest, is what this card says. You have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like the Knight of Swords is saying, do not be afraid of the future. I'm going to tell you why. Because when we put the Knight of Swords down, he's running towards the past. He's not running towards the future. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes I feel like the Knight of Swords comes up when we are getting very close to accomplishing something, and then we experience a little bit of resistance, and we run away. So I feel like this is saying, if you are working towards something, a goal, a wish, dream, a person, your health, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I feel this is saying push through that moment where you feel like you can't do it, or you feel like you can't push past whatever it is. Let's see. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Eight of Cups. Yes, walking away from things that no longer serve you. He is walking towards the Nine of Cups, and he's going in the right direction, clearly, because he's going this way towards the future. And the Five of Pentacles, by the way, is coming up in the area of the good stuff. So, I wouldn't worry too much about the Five of Pentacles. We're going to clarify anyway and see what comes up. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Swords here. It's like things have to be complete is what I'm hearing in my head, which is weird, but what the hell am I talking about, right? What I'm talking about is I feel that you are working on something behind the scenes, and it's like it will never be perfect. At a certain point, you just have to be done, right? And it's like I think that, creative people run into this problem a lot, like especially if you're like writing a book or doing a piece of art or whatever. It's like sometimes creative people get to this point where they say to themselves, like, this will never be done, or they get to a point where they kind of keep making changes, and it's like you can do that till the cows come home, but eventually you have to be done. And it's like I once heard someone somewhere, I don't remember where, but they were talking about how you have to give yourself constraints, like create. I think it was Steal Like an Artist, actually. I think in that book, Steal Like an Artist, which I probably have laying around here somewhere. but I'm pretty sure in that book that he says something about how you need to give yourself a time constraint on whatever it is that you're working on. It doesn't even have to be something creative, but you have to say like, okay, I'm going to give this 30 days. And at the end of the 30 days, whatever is done, right? And this really changed my life because like even not for this channel, but for my other channel and other things that I work on, I always give myself a constraint because then I say this has to be done by this date and whatever's done is done. That's it. It's going up as it is with mistakes, blemishes and all, right? And I kind of get that feeling here for some reason that some of you have been working on something, and I feel this is saying like at a certain point you just have to put it out. You just have to say it's done. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Strength card. Yeah, you've been very patient. I feel like you've really been putting in the work. I really don't feel much on the Strength card. I feel like the Strength card is kind of more or less saying that I'm not really getting patience. I'm just getting the amount of work that you have put into whatever you're working on here. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this card that says a time for healing. You also have this card that says luck is on your side. So clearly luck is on your side. Could be a fire sign, by the way, coming in for you. You have Leo, you have Sagittarius, and you have the King of Wands here. So if you're looking for love, this could be love. But I also just feel that now is kind of like a lucky time for you, Libra. You have the Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Two of Swords is a card of trying to make a decision. I kind of feel that Two of Swords at this time in history is a time where we have to look for third place solutions. Everybody thinks this or that with every single issue that exists, but there might be a better solution that no one has tried before. So again, it's kind of like, I really don't have a good answer here other than, if we're doing anything and we bump up against an obstacle, Two of Swords says, is there another perspective? Is there another way to do what you're doing? Because again, another way will probably be much more successful. You have the Eight of Pentacles. And again, I feel like you're just in this period of work. A lot of people have been getting the Eight of Pentacles. We're in an 8 year. 2024 is 8. So, it's a really good year to work. It is a good year to put energy into things. And but what I would say is more important, Libra, is I think that it's more important that you Libra. I think that it's more important that you just be you. You have the Justice card right here. So eights are infinity, which is pretty much cause and effect. If you put energy out, you get energy back, like in a figure eight. So, Justice says, are you paying attention to what's working, what's not working in your life? And can you double down on the stuff that works? You have the Temperance card. Temperance is patience. It's cause and effect. I mean, it's not cause and effect, but it's like, trying to mix two things together to get a result. It's alchemy. And so for a lot of you, I feel like you are trying to alchemize a situation. It's like you're trying to make a situation in life better, or you're trying to improve it in some way. And I feel like you are here with the Temperance card. So I feel like you are kind of like making something better, or you are fixing a situation with the Temperance card is what I'm getting. So let's see what is going on here. You have the World wanting to pop out there. I don't take pop outs, but you also have the World in this reading. So for some of you, you could be, there's some sort of accomplishment you're working towards. Let's see. With the Two of Swords, you have the Emperor here. You have every single fire sign, Strength, Emperor, and Temperance. You have every fire sign, major arcana. So if you want love, could be love. This could also be you taking control, going this way. It's kind of like saying to you, that if you want to accomplish something great with the world, that it's time for you to like take control of the direction of your life, or like what you are working on here. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant as well. A lot of major arcana in this reading I'm noticing as well. It could be a time of major change for you. The Hierophant is also inside the box thinking. So anything you can do to think outside the box will be, obviously would be a really good idea for you. Outside the box thinking with the Hierophant definitely will lead to success, abundance, just a lot of good stuff. So, that's what I'll say there. I don't really get love there. It can represent marriage, but I wouldn't really call this a love reading either. With the Temperance card, you have the Magician. Yes, Magician is a card of manifestation. When I put my clarifying cards like this way, and so he's pointing this way towards the Ace of Pentacles in the World. The Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. I always look at the Ace of Pentacles as a card of an opportunity. The problem with the Ace of Pentacles is that the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity that has potential. Potential is nothing. Potential is up to you, right? So there could be a big opportunity coming in for you, but it's up to you how it turns out. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this Let It Go card and this Broken Open card. So I do feel like some of you are letting go maybe of a heartbreak, or you're healing from a heartbreak with the Three of Swords. The Broken Open card is a card of kind of like opening up to new possibilities, and it seems to me like it is a time of new possibilities for you, Libra. Especially with that Ace of Pentacles, like you could be getting new opportunities, you could be exploring new opportunities in business or work, or whatever the case may be. You could be opening up to. Did I say Libra? What am I talking about? Yes, that's what I wanted to say. I said Libra. I was like, oh, I'm not reading for Libra, but I am. So, again, you could be discovering new skills or, things that could make you more successful. You're definitely going through a healing. You have the Three of Swords. You do have the Five of Pentacles as well. That whole top row says to me that some of you could have experienced a heartbreak or have had a heartbreaking, maybe there has been a heartbreaking situation going on here. And so I feel for a lot of you that you have experienced heartbreak, just like in general, right? And you could be healing from it. With the Justice card, justice is equal give and take and balance. So I feel for a lot of you that you are creating balance, or you are trying to create balance with the, with this Justice card, and you're trying to create equal give and take, and that's what's going on here. So, I feel like you're just being your typical Libra self, and you are showing up as yourself, which puts you in a position of power and strength. I also feel there is something about luck here, because you have this card that says luck is on your side, and justice might just be you understanding that, I personally believe that we create our own luck, and luck is just preparation, being prepared for something. And so, but I feel like you're understanding like what those things are. Maybe you are understanding like you're better at some activities than you are others. And, justice is about doubling down on the good stuff. So again, I feel like you're kind of just doubling down on the good stuff. Same thing with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, the Ace of Pentacles is just an opportunity. I always say that this right here is a garden. And the Ace of Pentacles really represents really needing to nurture something into existence. We have a ton of energy in Taurus, and all that energy in Taurus says that we have to really work on something that we're going to work on forever. So, that energy in Taurus kind of represents nurturing something into existence. And that's what I feel like you could be doing here with the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. With the Three of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands says, don't give up. I think that you could be a little bit guarded right now, like guarding your heart, or your heart could be a little bit guarded here. And so I feel for a lot of you that the Nine of Wands is saying it's safe for you to open up. I think that sometimes with the Nine of Wands, it's my card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So if you are trying to improve your life in any way, or if you feel like you're guarded or something, it can encourage you to just take like a tiny little step in your life, see what happens, and then take like the next tiny step, basically. So it says like don't overinvest in any one thing. With the Justice card, you have the Five of Pentacles, which you have twice here. You are clearly trying to bring balance to your finances. This to me would say that you are bringing balance to your finances, plain and simple. Five of Pentacles says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. It is a card of doubling down on your strengths. So for a lot of you, I really feel here that you need to double down on the things that you're good at and get rid of the rest. Again, to me, fives in the tarot have very easy solutions. And again, the Five of Pentacles, the easy solution here is to double down on the good stuff. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Justice card. So here you go. When cards repeat themselves in a reading, it's basically the universe is saying, I meant what I said. So, I think that there is a really big opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles coming in for you. And Justice just says, make sure there is equal give and take in the situation. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship, a business, a person, your health, like whatever you're working on, make sure that when you put energy in, that you get energy out. And also, the Ace of Pentacles, we might have to do multiple things to accomplish whatever it is. So the Ace of Pentacles can be a goal, wish, dream, opportunity. And there might be multiple steps. And it just says, with the steps that you're taking, make sure you're doing what works and getting rid of the rest with that card. Next, in the area of the good stuff, it doesn't matter what shows up here, it's going to be good no matter what. You have this Phoenix card. It says, they couldn't stop you. You're coming back stronger. This is all a test of strength, pushing you beyond your comfort zone. So again, some of you could be going through a rebirth. And you also have this card that says, do not give up because something did not work out right away. Yes, the Nine of Wands literally says, don't give up, right? It's also interesting that you have that Five of Pentacles there, because Five of Pentacles can be saying that you're feeling left out in the cold. I'll show you, But again, it's coming up in the area of the good stuff, which would tell me that you are finding a place of sanctuary, or you are finding a place of rest, or, Five of Pentacles would say you are finding skills, or you're discovering a resource that would be very helpful for you. And again, it is coming up in the good stuff. So, it looks to me like you're turning whatever this Five of Pentacles situation is around, and you could be finding resources. You could be finding help, in the form of people or guides or mentors or whatever. It could be anything. I also do feel a little bit of love here. Again, I wouldn't really call this a love reading, but as I always say, to me, love is always available to us. And so I feel like there is love coming in for you, and, eventually, of course, but, this could be like two people who have been left out in the cold. And so I feel for a lot of you, it's like you could be meeting a person where it's like the two of you were left out in the cold, now you're coming together. It could be a fire sign. And not by each other, right? It's like you were left out in the cold by other people. And it's like now you're meeting a person who you have a strong connection with, or could have a strong connection with. King of Wands is like a visionary, a leader. So I feel for a lot of you that you really could be discovering a person who's like a visionary, a leader. You yourself could be becoming a visionary or a leader as well. I kind of feel both. Like, again, sometimes I think we find a person that we come together with, and it's like because we're with that person, they improve our life, which obviously that's a good thing. And, that could also be happening here. You have I almost dropped it. You have the World. The World is a card of accomplishments and achievements. So I feel like there is an accomplishment here. It also looks to me like you're ending a tough cycle. A lot of people have had this, but like this reading, it's not like amazing, right? There is a lot of good stuff, but I feel that it's work, right? This is what I would describe as a work reading. It's like saying you've been through some difficult things. There are some good things coming, but if you want those good things, you have to put the work in. Remember what we were talking about with potential on that Ace of Pentacles, but I would say like the one shining light here is the World, because the World really tells me that you are ending the cycle of having to put too much work in, or you're ending the cycle of always being challenged and always like things taking too long, or whatever the case may be. With the Five of Pentacles, yes, you have the Six of Swords, clearly moving on to calmer shores. I kind of feel like you're seeing what you have to cut out of your life and what you have to release and let go of. And so that's it. That's really all I get here on the Six of Swords. I feel like you're just like seeing things that you have to let go of, seeing the things that you have to move on from, and that's it. With the King of Wands, you have the Sun card. The sun shines a light on you. So I feel like there is a lot of attention and good things coming in for you here. Clearly could be a Leo coming in for you. You have Leo twice, right here and right here. You have Aries twice, these two cards here. So, it could be Aries or a Leo. Doesn't really matter. It could be any sign that's coming in for you if you want love. But I do feel like there is like a very solid connection coming in for you with the Sun card, something that brings a lot of happiness and joy into your life. I would also say that, the sun shines a light on things that you are passionate about or that you pay attention to. So if something is capturing your attention, you have that sunflower as well. Sunflowers point towards the sun. So again, if you have something that you're becoming interested in, if you're passionate about something, this could say that it's time to make some big moves towards things that you're more passionate about. And that's what I would do here. With the World card, you have the Nine of Cups. Total fulfillment coming in for you. There's a lot of wish or like luck energy going on here, right? So, it might be a really good time to make a wish. You have the Magician is pointing this way over to the Nine of Cups. So again, it might be like a good time to make a wish, or for you to just be in the energy of things that you want, right? The Nine of Cups is really a card of bathing in the energy of something that you want. It says when you like match the energy of the thing you desire, or when you convince yourself that you already have it, then you will have it. Really good. We're pulling 5 main themes now. You have this card that says Money Path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So definitely improvements in your finances. Again, you could be worried about the Five of Pentacles, but you have the Five of Pentacles also in the area of the good stuff, which would really say you're finding a resource, you're finding something to improve your life, and that definitely seems to be true. You also have this Wealth card as well. It's like raining money on this card. So, really, I don't really feel this is much of a love reading, like I've already said. I think this is more of a reading of you trying to improve your resources, make more money, things like that. You have this Valley. It says deep personal strength that assures peace. So, I feel like you are kind of like seeing how strong you are. You have the Strength card here, and then that Strength card goes up to the Three of Swords, to the Nine of Wands. So that literally is strength, like healing from something, seeing how strong you are, stuff like that. You have this Leg card. It says stepping into new experiences. I encourage everyone to step into new experiences at this time. I think that we're in a time where we need to give ourselves options, like, in all areas of life. And so the only way to give yourself more options, it's like you have two choices. You can educate yourself about like whatever area of your life you want to give yourself options in, or you can go have new experiences. You can go on adventures. You can go learn new things. And that's what I would do here with that card. You have this Nest card. It says an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yeah, if you're trying to like look for love, or if you are trying to find love, I feel like you could be trying to find a person like this. And you also have this woman card. It says dealings with relationships with a woman. I always clarify these people cards. You have this door card. It says opportunities are waiting for you. What do you know? There you go. Yes, I feel like a very important opportunity is waiting for you. It is that Ace of Pentacles. I kind of get the feeling that Ace of Pentacles could be like a very lucky opportunity, and I feel like this is but it's just an opportunity that just has potential. And I wouldn't say I'm worried about this, but one thing I would think about here, Libra, is you might get this opportunity and be like, oh, this is going to be work, or, this is going to require too much time or whatever. But I really feel this is going to be very good for you, whatever this is. So if you kind of like have that initial feeling, oh, this is going to be work, I actually feel it's going to be really good for you. So don't be afraid of these opportunities. It looks really, really good is what I would say here. This looks really good. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.